Yeah.
We now have Big Pup in the building. Pup, what's the deal, man?
Hey, what it is, man. What it is. We in here. Been a minute.
Hey, you know
Oh, man, you know it, man. But we here. That's all that matters,
in
man.
the rain.
We alive and breathing, man.
In the rain with 1,000 potholes in Houston, we have made it.
I'm telling you, feel me? Straight up.
Yeah, I don't know about that 100%. I might have to kind of check Mayor Turner on that, man.
100% potholes, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
You mean 100% around the courthouse that you didn't fix
For
up?
real,
Man, it's a whole bunch of holes in the streets, man. I'm talking about I done ran through 2 sets of rims already.
Man. You should.
All right, just making sure. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Making sure. You know what I'm saying?
That's all good.
Hey, don't worry about it, y'all. We working out all the bugs. You know how we do. We get on here, chill around for a little bit, then we get right into it. You know how we do it.
Already.
For sure.
But man, what's up, huh?
Hey, man, it's for one, we here. 2, it's a beautiful day in the city. It's a beautiful time right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to bring something different, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the album dropping tomorrow, February 22nd.
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
Waiting for it.
Oh, I got y'all blessed today though.
Oh, man. That's
you know what I'm saying?
You know what? No, we're going to do it later. We're going to make sure we get an autograph copy of it.
Yeah, for sure, man.
For sure.
Definitely going to make sure we get that.
I got y'all blessed today, man. We're going to make sure, y'all taking care of me. I'm taking care of y'all over here at 92 Kills. Believe that.
Already, man.
Believe that.
Man,
So.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was say we just heard you one of the singles off the DEGREEZ difficulty. Was it you, Trilly Poke, and Propane?
And Propane, yeah. That's the first single. You know what I'm saying? We like I've been doing pretty good with that. You know what I'm saying? Dropped it into a few DJ pools. It's doing pretty good, man.Got a few.
I love the energy on that
back.
song.
I was just gonna say the energy on it is definitely.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. It's definitely one of the ones I was shooting for. You know what I'm saying? To kind of have that energy.
It's one of the ones that we needed for the city, man, to show that we versatile. We can do a bunch of stuff, man. That creativity, you know what I mean? Because we gotta I feel like we kind of got like a dark net over us, man. The reason why people ain't reaching that next level, and I think songs like that really kind of break down that barrier.
That's true,
what I mean?
man.
Going on.
Yeah, most definitely. It's definitely a dark net, you know what I'm saying, over the city. But like that's kind of why, I came really back with the vengeance I'm coming with, because I want to show that it don't have to be that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of it's a net there that we kind of put there. You know what I mean?
True.
And we could take it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think, they say, those that perish, will perish from a lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest issue with the city, man. We lacking the knowledge of the industry.
I can honestly say you one of the first people, besides, Renegade, that I actually heard say that coming from an artist in the city, like, hey, man, we need to get off the bug and start trying to do something. Change it up, do something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, the past ain't, I guess it worked, but it ain't worked to the extent of what we wanted it to work.
Yeah, that's you're right. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't worked to the extent that we wanted to work. And the problem, again, everybody want to come together. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody want to work together. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me explain it this way. Don't nobody want to eat together. You know what I'm saying? They want to eat off this man here.
That's very true.
And eat off this man here. And eat off that man there, when collectively as a city, we should be eating off everybody outside of the city.
Yeah.
Since they coming here. You know what I'm saying?
And they come a lot.
Yeah. We should be eating off everybody outside the city instead of eating off our peers.
Man.
And people do kind of like come to the city, you know what I mean? Take some of they hear some
They
sounds
come
and
eat
everything
and they
steal
leave.
the culture and then they gone.
Yeah. They eat, they leave.
But is that up to us to make sure that we tax them when they come through, or is it us waiting on them to, hey, I want somebody to tell me to come on this tour, let me go, try to get a little crumbs off y'all, or is it that we got to put that pressure on them?
Both.
Yeah, it's both.
Both. We got to apply that pressure. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, we got to do our part to if people gonna come down here and want to eat off the culture, they shouldn't be able to do it for free.
Definitely.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely agree.
And we shouldn't have to pay them to eat off of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, man, I think that's definitely the issue. and it can be changed. You know what I'm saying? I think I have a formula for that. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna lead by example.
Yeah.
Any leader will lead by example. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being the boss or being the you know, who got the most this and most that. Man, it's a direction in our city that I see is wrong, and I want to try to lead it a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't hearing nothing but positive things. You know what I'm
Seriously,
saying? You
man.
can't even not want to follow somebody's journey if they ain't got nothing but positive things. to
Yeah,
say.
and that's the only way it's gonna work, by leading by example, man.
Yeah.
People have to see it being done, and then I'll be like, okay, this what we doing now? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to do it. If we gonna do it, let's show them how it's done instead of telling people, you know, because you can always tell somebody what's wrong with them, but most of the time you ain't gonna tell them how to fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my angle, man. I'm gonna show you how to fix it. And the main thing is it's through business, man. Like we got to get up on our business. At the end of the day, that's what it's about.
So when people come see your music and actually see you, who is PUP? Like who do you want people to know you for? And like when they see your music, not this, you know, people see the gangster music. That's what they say when you see all the jewels, they automatically think thug gangster. He ain't doing nothing. He doing something negative. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, at the end of the day, man, I think I've came upon the image of businessman. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just necessarily music with me. You know what I mean? But most of my business is in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? So when you come see me or you hear what I'm saying, one thing you're gonna get is you're gonna get reality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna lie to you on my records. You know what I'm saying? Or at my shows, and I'm gonna try to drop some jewels on you. You can take and plant those. You know what I'm saying? And grow yourself, or grow your neighbor, or grow your partner, grow. You know what I'm saying? Like if we not teaching or we not learning, then we wasting time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my angle. So if you come to see me, you know, come to learn something or come to teach me something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you coming to see me, that's more than likely what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
And I can definitely, you know what I mean, almost vouch for that. Not to say that on a personal level, but as far as following you on social media, I see that you try to drop as much jewels as you can to try to push people like, hey, this is what you need to be doing. Hey, if you ain't doing this, hey, try to do the research on this. Something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's still like you push the whole knowledge thing. It's, you know, I think that's a big thing because people just think, oh, it's just music and shit. All of those got to rap, but you really got to know some stuff.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I look at it like this. You know, people see me and, you know, I'm wearing this and I'm wearing that and I got jewels on and this and that, but I noticed that people are listening because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They listening because of that. Before, when I ain't have shit and I was trying to tell niggas how to do this and do that, it's like, okay.
You ain't got nothing. What can
You know
you
what I'm
tell me?
Yeah, so
That's very true, man.
Yeah.
It's sad but true.
It's sad but true.
The knowledge is the same.
It's all the same.
But
You know
why
what
is
I'm saying?
that though? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it that you gotta have the jewels and you gotta have all this just for somebody to listen to you? You got all the knowledge in the world.
Yeah, but because society is about perception.
Perception is there.
You know what I'm saying? It's about perception, and if somebody perceive you a certain way just based on how you look, which is common in society, if they perceive you that way, then it's like they ain't gonna listen to you. But you know, for instance, I'll take this for example. When I used to be on the road selling CDs, out the trunk, if a nigga was looking bummy, wasn't nobody buying shit. But if you looking like you coming up off them CDs, people start buying them.
They'll actually pay attention. Like,
They
okay,
actually pay attention
It
to
looks like he doing something, so let me.
because it's all the society is about the next bandwagon, which one they gonna jump on. You know what I'm saying? But if I can get them to jump on one that can teach them something, then you know we each one teach one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
You know.
I say you can't beat that one.
You know what I mean? So I rather give you some knowledge, in a cool way. You know what I'm saying? Than give you some bullshit in a cool. I'm scumming like in a cool way. You know what I mean? I'd rather do it that way. You know what I'm saying? You take something positive when you leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my thing. And you know, with degrees of difficulty, that's what this whole album is about. You know what I mean? It's about everything I've been through, music, life, everything.
I was just finna ask, like, who was you actually targeting in your?
Man, I don't do music for people.
You just do it from
I do it. I mean, like my thing was when I started doing music, man. It wasn't about me trying to be the biggest rapper, biggest this, biggest that. I was just expressing myself. Just so happened people all around the world started feeling what I was expressing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Caught on in Germany, in the UK, and other places, and it was like, you know, much more than I ever expected. You know what I mean? But the angle with that is just more so me telling what I'm going through with degrees of difficulty I'm speaking on. Me telling what I've been through, but not just saying what I've been through, but how I got through it. There's a formula to get over all this. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're dealing with is a formula to get through it. And that's just staying positive and keep going. Because if you stop, that's when you lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's big facts too, boy. I think Snoop Dogg said that too. Like I told you, think about that every time. Like you can't go back down to try to close that gap. You know what I mean? You got to keep going.
You got to keep going.
Yeah.
You got to keep going. You
True.
trying to go back down, you might stay there.
Yeah. Can't move back.
You know what I mean? You might stay there. So
gotta keep pushing forward.
yeah, you got to keep pushing forward, man. It's about progression. You know what I'm saying? Any direction you moving in a positive direction, then you doing good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You stop, you idle. You know that's the devil's playground. You go backwards, then you know that's a loss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't be taking losses, man. You know,
For real.
you know we done took a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just about progression, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Quiet as kept, Pup. For a lot of those that don't know, bro, you an OG in the game, man. I mean, I look at it like that because, man, you dropped a lot of projects, man, and you've been around for a little second, man. For people that think that PUP just popped up on the scene with degrees of difficulty or with the last project you dropped not too long ago, man.
Yeah.
Let people know what PUP been doing all these years.
Man, even before I dropped the project, man, I was doing features with some of Houston's legendary artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
From Lil Kiki and Hawk album to I'm on 4-0 albums. I'm on 3-2.
That's why I learned who Big Pup was, the Zero album.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Roe, man. You know, we from the same hood, you know, so it was just kind of, you know, it happened that way. You feel me? So, but it's a blessing, man, because, you know, can't nobody take that from us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's history there. And then, you know, 3-2 albums I featured on, and so many more, man. Like, it's my ties came in with just Gorilla Mob as a whole, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From Dougie D, Trey, and Zero. You know, I knew them niggas personally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but then me making a name for myself was just about, let me put some music out, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, people hearing me on this and that, but they don't know who I am. They just know, you know, what this name say. So it was about, you know, putting music out. So I put out the music. I hit the road with Dougie D, man, and we out there, you know what I'm saying? Me and my bro D Black, we out there just, we grinding, selling CDs, you know what I'm saying? Now something that has my name on it, my face on it, better yet, you know what I mean? So I did it that way.
So you think that was one of the big hindrances just because your face and like people weren't seeing you, that's why you really didn't pop out like everybody?
Yeah. People wasn't seeing me, but they was hearing me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, big thanks to the features that I was doing. Then I had to make a name. I had to make a name for myself as well. You know what I mean? So, but you know, this is my 20th project. You know what I'm saying? 20 projects later.
Yeah, I was just for to say that, man. Not to cut you off, man, but
20.
bro got a catalog, man.
20,
That's
bro.
why I said you know, I gotta salute that because that's
Yeah,
hard work,
But to salute.
work
Put 100
ethic,
on it.
man.
20.
For real.
I don't even know nobody who got 20.
You have artists that's, I mean, I'm talking about
real.
been in the game for 20 years, don't have 20.
That's what I'm
albums.
saying. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
20
real,
projects, man.
and we ain't talking about repeated songs. We talking about 20.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't repeat songs. Man.
No re-releases.
Nah. It was. I mean, you might have a few slow and chops in there, but what it is all just straight original music. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like music that I put together, I wrote. You know what I'm saying? I packaged them up. I hit the road with them. I threw them online, and then doing it that way, I didn't know how beneficial it would be. Then, but now, like, I have full catalog that I completely own, and nobody can say they own it.
And see, and that's a big thing. You know what I mean? Even for you to have 20 albums worth of music and for nobody to try to holler at you, be like, okay, he can last a long time to try to get some money or something. Like, something is wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've had, people holler, you know what I'm saying, but I just believe more in myself than what they did. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, the numbers wasn't right.
It wasn't, but the numbers, the numbers wasn't right, man. And so with that being that, it's just like, man, I just refuse to settle, man. I think, I feel
That's a
like
big
I'm
thing.
worth
Big thing.
a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, when you have that ownership, man, and you pretty much controlling your destiny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A whole lot.
Yeah, and that's what I tell people too, man. You control your destiny at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's yours to control. You know what I'm saying? So take reins on that, man. And if you believe in yourself, go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's just amazing, man, for you to be working with so many legends, man, and for people. It got to be something wrong right there because you already know he was going hard, could really spit. For them not to even gravitate to it just because, we don't. Some people really just don't mess with you just because somebody else said it.
Yeah. I mean, that's that's just how hell said. But
That's
at the end of the day,
business, unfortunately.
it's the nature of the city as well, which is something else I want to change.
Yeah.
But like I say, man, like people across that water in different countries, it's nothing like it is here. You know what I'm saying? Like I go on vacations a lot, man. I go on vacations in Jamaica and different places, and I'm seeing people recognizing me. You know what I'm saying? So it's different.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a big boy. He talking about vacation. Hey, all right then. I ain't coming back to the United States.
You know what I mean? Like
For
for real. And on the cool, when I go, sometimes a nigga be reluctant to come back. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just me still working, man. It's a lot of work. I've done a lot of work, but it's a lot of work to do. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm actually doing it the right way with this particular project because them 20, all of them are learning experiences. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning from them 20. I'm learning about now, having my own distribution company now. You know what I'm saying?
I was just finna say, are we thinking bigger now? So
Yeah.
we finna start putting people, that's what I think. You need to start putting everybody on, come on over here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas hit me right now, man. Hey, bro, how much for a feature, man? Is your paperwork right? If your paperwork right, you ain't got to pay me nothing, bro. Let's eat out the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it should be done.
And that's real, man.
You know what I mean? I ain't trying to peel your pockets, bro. You a hungry artist just like I was. I know how it is for me to go up to somebody I respect and rep for. I buy their music and you know what I'm saying? Put their music out there and help them do this and that, and then it come to a point to where they like, well, shoot me like 5,000 or shoot me this and that, and I'm like, well. Damn, bro, I mean, I ain't made no money like that. You know what I mean? At that point in time, it's like, well, you know what I'm saying? What do I do? You know what I mean? So if somebody, see me in a position and they feel, I want them to feel like, and I can work with this dude and if I get my business right. You know what I'm saying? Because really that's the key to turning this whole thing around.
But that is the key, just the fact that you already know that you can make music. You already know you can put something out and it get done, and you still don't bust people over here. You like, you know what? As long as you got your stuff together, let's get this done.
We can eat.
People don't do people.
We can eat, and we can eat for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't have to. Once that paperwork is done, it just take. You know what I'm saying? It could be years down the line, the song might pop.
It could probably pop faster than that if the whole industry was like that, going to the video people,
Yeah.
to the models, and if everybody did
licensing, man, that music licensing. That's what
Yeah. I mean, I look at it from a different aspect when it comes to videographers and producers in certain ways because let's say videographers, they don't necessarily get a royalty check.
They just get off the video.
You know what I'm saying? They eat off their work. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of work going into
it. But you got artists that feel like, because they thought of something and put it on the paper, they should charge you thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars for it. When at the end of the day, you could have got that tenfold. All you had to do was share the song. You know what I'm saying? Share the song. Let's get this song hot. And we can eat forever off this joint. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's gonna get your work out there to get you more people.
Yeah, and my thing be killing me the most is when an artist try to charge you to shoot a video.
Like appearance fee?
Nah, yeah, like you own the song, but
Yeah, you
you
never
got to
heard
charge
of
you to
that?
shoot the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
You've been through that before.
At the end of the day, bro, it's like
I know what situation you told me, and I ain't gonna say no names, but an artist, you know, you was
did the song,
you was
did
managing, did a song with
did a song with somebody. He charged to do
a hot artist in the city, and he wanted to charge for the video. And
appearance fee.
I remember when he hit me, he was like, "Bro, have you ever heard?" I was like, "Yeah, a lot of people do that now."
Nah, I mean, but so at the end of the day, you want me to pay you to promote you.
Pretty much. That's
nah,
crazy,
it don't work
man.
like that.
That's
It don't
crazy.
work like that. You know what I mean?
After he already paid for the feature.
Yeah, like man, I already paid you. I just showed love and paid for the feature already.
It don't
bro.
work
It's
like
come
that,
on,
man. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. It's a problem, and the problem is we're eating off each other and not with each other.
That's right.
Do you think that's what separates us from Atlanta? They eating.
Atlanta
eat
is
each other.
eating with each other, and I don't want to necessarily always say Atlanta doing this, Houston doing that, but because it's not just Atlanta, it's L.A. You know what I'm saying? You got cats in New York, and then at the same time, it's some people in them cities that do the same thing in our city.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's not, but the majority of the artists that know, because when you look at it, we look at let's look at Atlanta, let's look at L.A., let's look at New York. Those music industries were founded off business itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got record companies and buildings out there. You know what I'm saying? Like the entire building is there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real. That's real.
So out here, you know, the main record company, the founder was a hustler.
Yeah.
It's H-Town, man. The H-Town stands for hustle. This is what we know. So we come up from eating off whatever we can eat that right now paper.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
So we don't
That's
know the
true.
business like talking about. Now, there's some that do, but our origin is not business. It's hustle.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You know what I'm saying?
unfortunately, when you thinking hustle, most of the times you ain't thinking longevity.
At all.
More than likely. You know what I'm
You
saying?
thinking I gotta
Yeah.
eat right
I
now.
gotta
What
eat
can I
right
do
now.
right now?
I gotta eat right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's you know what I took the time to learn the business, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't sit down and teach everybody the business,
Yeah.
but what I can do is just be an example and make you want to go learn like I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause ain't nobody teach it to me. I had to sit down and read and learn. You know what I'm saying? Like I took this in as a task, you know what I'm saying? Like if I want to do this, I got to do this. I got to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause ain't nobody gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I've asked. You know what I'm saying?
We've all asked.
Yeah, I've asked. And if they not gonna tell you, it's either they not gonna tell you or they don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So I took it upon myself, and that's what I'm trying to encourage a lot of people to do. Man, just figure it out.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
I really do feel like things would like because the energy like that you putting out, man. I don't see how anybody could sit back and feel any type of he feel like he trying to get over on me, or he just faking this, or you don't even feel like none of that. You know what I mean? So I don't see why nobody or why people wouldn't want to gravitate to it and build from it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. If they don't, okay, but there are people that do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people hit me up right now, man. Like, you know, let's do the feature. All right, cool, bro. What's your IPI number? You got one? Cool. Okay, let's do it. Here's mine.
Yeah.
If you register the song, let's do the split sheet. We do the split sheet. We sign off on the agreement. What I'm getting, what you getting. Run it.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? That way, it only took a little time, and an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
That way we could make money forever. You know, if we do it the right way.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it should be done, man.
It really should be.
And
Man,
you ain't
for
doing
real.
nothing but teaching the next man anyway. Like
Exactly.
you say, when he get a feature from you, he might not have his stuff right. You tell him, okay, well, look here, this is what it's going to take. And you might be putting him up on game that he ain't never know.
Yeah.
This is a far-fetched, I wouldn't even say a far-fetched question. Let's just say you're going to make it to the next level. You get up there, you get all them millions. What can you put in place to make things turn around in Houston for the music industry?
Well, at that time, you know, I think, cause the things I know, it ain't just, you know, secretly held with me.
Mm-hmm.
People around me, I tell it to equally. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think more than likely, man, I would start I would do more seminars. You know what I'm saying? And free seminars. You know what I mean? And have my people, if not me, if I got the time, me for sure. But if not me, then have my people go teach this, to the masses that want to know.
Man, I think we should. I think that's something that can be worked on now because now we said seminars. Like I think about like we don't have any musical seminars here when they come. For people to get that information from the executives or people coming and talking.
And now a lot of times they want to charge you a ticket to get in there.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, information is sellable. It's profitable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Intellectual property.
Yeah, it's profitable. But my thing is, let's change that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything shouldn't cost. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely agree.
Everything shouldn't cost. You know what I mean? I'm okay with giving niggas some game if he want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times I deal with the bro put me on. I give you $1 million worth of game, and you still expect me to come out of my pocket.
That's just the dudes. It's a lot of, I don't want to work. I just want it handed to me.
Yeah.
And that's a lot
put me on, bro. I promise I got it. Just put me on.
That's a lot of that, boy.
Yeah. So, like I say, man, I have an agenda. And, if people with it, then they with it. If they not, they not. Because at the end of the day, like one of my respected OGs told me, he was like, man, he said, I love what you're doing. You're on the right track with it. He said, it's going to be difficult, but I believe you can accomplish it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people going to feel you're trying to change the way they eat. I'm not. But if I do change the way you eat, I feel like it'll be a more lucrative way for you to eat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you do what you got to do at the end of the day, man. Like, I'm not trying to take food out of nobody's mouth, you know what I'm saying, money out of nobody's pocket, but I think I have it worked for me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and it's not just, if you're an artist, I'm an artist, it could work for you too, you know what I mean? There's nothing really just too special about me besides I applied what I learned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
It's real, man. I mean, like you said, I think the lack of knowledge is really what kills us in H-Town, man.
For sure. No question.
We had so many waves in the past, and then, like, right now, I see so many talented artists coming out of the H, man. Like, too many to name. I don't even want to throw no names out there, man, but it's a lot.
Down to the females.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot
it's
of talent.
a lot.
It's a lot
like
of
I
talent.
see, like you just scroll through the gram, man. You see all these people going hard, and you was like, man, what's going on to where people ain't working together? I'm seeing more togetherness than I've seen in a long time. So let me put that out there right now.
I feel like there's been enough people make it out of Houston to get to that certain level where it should be steps for everybody to walk up to right along and just make it.
Yeah.
It should be enough. I feel like Atlanta, everybody in Atlanta go, but I feel like everybody in Atlanta have grew up with each other too. They have their little bitty, they little circles. It just, you look like Atlanta helping everybody, but it's the main circles helping everybody that they grew up with. And I feel like if it was the foundations laid, man, it'd be a whole bunch of people.
Man, every city got gatekeepers, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every city got gatekeepers, but at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, man, if you can't get through one gate, man, make your own facility. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what a lot of people fall off at, but they don't want to put that work in.
Yeah, man, make your own facility where everything is jumping at over there. You know what I'm saying? So when it's a little more comfortable over here. You don't feel like you got to sell yourself out, not as like your soul, but as a man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be a mark. You know what I'm saying? To come over here and deal with these people, or you don't want to deal with these people because they marks. You know what I'm saying?
So you said some key. What do you sell to the people that's fighting the people that's telling them that they sold out or they're a sellout because they evolved?
Man, that's if people think people thinking you sold out and you ain't sold out, that's just.
But they gonna tell you that because
they
don't come around no more.
Yeah,
you ain't,
man. I say this: if you don't evolve, you a fool.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? That makes you a fool. If you not getting better, if you have no plans to better yourself, period, then you have no place to say what another person is or not, whether they sold out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If they did sell out. But it's not, everybody gonna look at what the next person doing, but they never turn that mirror around and look at themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would say, man, at the end of the day, you sell out. You gotta look yourself in the eyes at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you did or you didn't. You know what I mean? What you say is what you say. You know what I'm saying? I know what I did. You know what I mean? But for those that do sell out, I mean, hey, if it work for you, it work for you. You know what I mean?
I just feel like a lot of people, they really kill themselves, especially they sound of what they trying to create, because they're like, oh man, I gotta make gangster music. I gotta go this way. I gotta be sound like, you know what I mean? Instead of just letting flow out. Was it? You know what I mean? Was in them.
I think Dave Chappelle, he characterized best when keeping it real goes wrong. I mean, because honestly, because with them situations, he was basically showing like, okay, be yourself, man. You ain't got to be out here trying to be something you not.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, most definitely. Be who you are. You know what I mean? Like, if you can keep it real with yourself, then you can. That's the only way you can keep it real with anybody else. Mm-hmm. If you not comfortable with the person in the mirror, then how can I be comfortable with the person?
Ain't nothing gonna work. Ain't nothing work.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. It's again, man. It's a problem. It's an issue. My goal is just to, lead by example. If you feel it works for you, man, jump on board. I ain't trying to get nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing from you. I just would like to see my city in a better position. Yeah. Because it could have been. And it was there at one point, but the fact that everything we talked about was exposed, that's when everything took a turn. You know what I mean? So, yeah,
that makes sense. I'm just like, man, I'm just like thinking, just like, yeah.
That's true. But I agree.
Again, 20 years, man. Like, I seen a lot.
A whole lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, the city did the complete 360 4 times in 20 years.
Yeah, I seen a lot, man. Yeah, man, 20 years. Like, I started rapping in 99. I probably before that, but I actually started writing verses and putting them on music in 99.
20 years used to feel like 20 years. Like, for him to come here now and say, 20 years, I'm just like, damn, 20 years? Like, 99? Like, Time is flying, man.
Buddy.
I started young, too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, hey, it's 20 years. 20 years, 20 years.
Still young. And it's
That's crazy.
That's what I'm just like, come on. You know what you feel like.
But that's what it's all about, bro. Longevity, man.
Longevity.
Once again, I got to salute that, man.
Yeah. Man, appreciate it.
For real.
That takes a lot, man.
Like I say, man, consistency and persistence is the key. You know what I'm saying? If you stay consistent and you persistent to what you're doing, it don't matter what you're doing, whatever you're doing. If you consistent and you persistent at it, it's going to happen for you eventually. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you put too much energy into it for it not to.
Yeah.
That's real.
So.
But, man, you still kicking it with G and Renegade on 92 KLs, man. Hey, before we get up out of here, man, tell everybody where they can find all your music, your social media links, all that.
Hey, everywhere. So we're going to first say, IamBigPup.com. That's the website. You know what I'm saying? Every link to what I do is on that website. You know what I'm saying? So IamBigPup.com. iTunes. The album will be everywhere midnight tonight. Okay. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all go get that tonight.
Midnight tonight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give y'all some game real quick. If y'all want it today, you can go to the website. Once it's up, it should be up by now. You can go to the website. You can click on the album, and you can order your hard copy, or you can download the actual zip file to the album, and you can get it 10% off if you enter the promo code DOD, all caps. Degrees of difficulty. DOD, all caps. You can get it 10% off today.
Y'all heard that, man. IamBigPup.com, man. Go check it out right now.
Right now. We finna get right back into that single coming up, so y'all finna hear it again. We might play it 3 more times before we leave.
Man, I got another single for you too, man, called Be Somebody. And y'all be the first ones with it.
Okay.
Y'all will be the first ones with it. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, we might play that all day long on repeat. As soon as it comes.
Yeah, man. I'm finna pop this in, man, as soon as I hop in, man, and jamming, man. Cause
Yeah.
the boy is hard, man. If y'all don't know who Big Pup is, man, check him out. IamBigPup.com. Check out the album, Degrees of Difficulty.
Hard.
Out at midnight. Check it out, man.
Check it out, man.
Kick it, yeah.